Two neighboring African nations, both Muslim majority, both once colonized by France, both with revolutionary legacies. Yet in 2025, Mali and Algeria stand on opposite sides of a rising fault line, one defined by drones, diplomacy, jihadists, and race. What was once a cold diplomatic standoff has become a dangerous flashpoint, with airspace violations, military tensions, and regional alliances breaking down. Let's unpack what really happened and what this growing rift means for the future of African unity. Tensions had been building for months. Mali's military-led government, alongside Burkina Faso and Niger, has formed the Alliance of Sahel States, a bloc committed to breaking free from French influence and asserting full sovereignty. They've expelled French troops, ended reliance on Western military aid, and embraced alternative security partners, most notably Russia and Turkey, with advanced weapon systems and surveillance tech now flowing into the Sahel. One of those systems? Turkish-made Bayraktar and Akinci drones. And that's what triggered the crisis. In April 2025, Algeria shot down a Malian Akinci drone near the border town of Tinzouatine. Algeria claimed the drone violated its airspace. Mali insisted it was flying inside its own territory, tracking jihadist movements believed to be operating near the border. The drone was destroyed. The diplomatic fallout was immediate. Mali accused Algeria of not just aggression, but complicity. For months, Mali and its allies had suspected that jihadist groups were taking shelter on the Algerian side of the border, launching attacks and retreating without consequence. And now, after Algeria actively shot down a Malian drone, the Alliance of Sahel States had enough. Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger all recalled their ambassadors from Algeria. In response, Algeria withdrew its envoys from Bamako and Niamey and closed its airspace to Sahelian aircraft. What was once suspicion is now open hostility. But this isn't just about a drone. This is about two competing visions for Africa. On one side, you have Mali and its allies, black majority nations led by military governments that have rejected neo-colonialism, ousted foreign powers, and embraced Pan-African self-rule. On the other side is Algeria, a powerful Arab majority state with close ties to Europe, a history of regional dominance, and a complicated relationship with sub-Saharan Africa. Algeria has long styled itself as a mediator, hosting peace talks, managing Traore negotiations, and publicly claiming neutrality. But Mali no longer believes that. They see Algeria as playing both sides, hosting rebel leaders, tolerating jihadist safe zones, and undermining Sahelian efforts to stabilize the region on their own terms. They now view Algeria as a quiet saboteur, cloaked in diplomacy but driven by old ambitions. There's also another layer, one that many are afraid to say out loud. Race. In the eyes of many in Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger, this isn't just a geopolitical clash. It's an Arab versus Black Africa dynamic. For centuries, Arab states in North Africa have looked south with a mix of indifference, dominance, and at times, contempt. From the trans-Saharan slave trade to modern resource deals, many sub-Saharan Africans believe that Arab elites have often exploited the Sahel without solidarity. And in 2025, this tension is boiling again. Why would Algeria shoot down a drone chasing terrorists? Why is Algeria more concerned with protecting its airspace than protecting African lives? Why is it hosting representatives of Tuareg rebels while Mali bleeds from attacks? To the Alliance of Sahel States, this isn't neutrality, it's duplicity. And it feels like an old colonial pattern. Only now, the colonizer doesn't come from Europe. Let's be clear, Algeria has its own interests. It has a large Tuareg population in the south. It fears instability crossing the border, threatening its oil and gas infrastructure. It wants influence, but without chaos. But what Mali and its allies are saying is this: you can't claim African unity while undermining African sovereignty. You can't condemn Western meddling while enabling terror groups to destabilize your neighbors. You can't be a friend while blocking airspace and shooting down surveillance drones in a war zone. This isn't diplomacy. This is covert aggression, and now the region is fractured. Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger have broken ties with Algeria. The Algiers Peace Accord, which once governed relations with Tuareg rebels, is effectively dead. Russian drones and foreign fighters are active in the region, and the possibility of proxy war along the Algerian-Malian border is no longer unthinkable. The silence from ECOWAS, the African Union, and traditional power brokers only makes it worse. So what does this mean for African unity? It means unity cannot be built on pretense. It must be built on trust, justice, and clarity. Right now, Algeria is failing that test in the eyes of the Sahel. This isn't a call for war, but it is a call for truth. Algeria must decide, will it support African sovereignty or protect old power games? And Mali must stay focused. The goal is not isolation, it's independence. The Sahel is rising, but it's also surrounded. It needs vision, patience, and wise alliances, not more enemies. So what's your take? Did Algeria cross a line by shooting down a Malian drone? Is this about security or supremacy? Is Arab North Africa truly ready to unite with black-led Sahelian states? Or are old hierarchies still in play? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe for more hard truths right here on Echoes of Empires.